Hello everyone, and welcome to another Mafia Godfathers video. In this video we're going to talk a lot about the brand new update that just came out to Grand Theft Auto Online today, June the 7th. It's a Tuesday. Same day all the updates come out, always on a Tuesday. But this update is called Further Advances in Finance and Felony. And this is by far the biggest update that the game has had since the Heist update in March of 2015. So what we're going to talk about are all of the new vehicles and the new buildings that are available for purchase. So let's get right into it, and I'm going to bring up my phone here. We'll go down to the internet, and first we're going to come here. You see right here in the sponsored adverts, they have Dynasty 8 Executive. Now, a lot of us are used to seeing this one down here. It says Dynasty 8 Prime Property and where you can buy houses and stuff. But this Dynasty 8 Executive is a brand new website on the internet on GTA Online. So you click on Dynasty 8 Executive and it says it's not a superiority complex when you really are better than everyone else. So then we enter the site here and you see 4 marks pop up. So these 4 markers are all different buildings around Los Santos. So we'll start with the least expensive one, which is right here. This is the Maze Bank West building, and you can see the description there. You can pause the video if you want to read it, but it says you can purchase from $1 million. So you can choose the decor, the personnel, the organization's name, the gun locker, the safe, the accommodations, lots of different things. So there's your personnel, your organization's name, gun locker, your safe, and you can, I apologize for that blackout up there. Every time you click on one of these, you see the price goes up. So you have to have a lot of money to be able to do something like this, or to be the leader of it. So, let's see. So, well, maybe not everything. But here you click on accommodation there, you see accommodation is very expensive. So that is the least expensive one of $1 million, and adding all of that onto it brings it up to $2.65 million. So you can see how expensive this really is to purchase one of these new buildings or offices. So that's one of them. And now let me back out here. I don't know why it's taking so long. I apologize. Go back into Dynasty at Executive here, and we'll go to the next flip here, which is Long Bank West. And this you can buy from $3.1 million. But keep in mind, if you add all the furnishings and everything, that's going to go up, just like the yacht customization. Again, if you want to read the description, you can pause the video at any time. And now the third one over here, purchasing from $2.25 million, is the Arcadius Business Center. And some of you may remember that on the map. It's actually right down the street from the Maze Bank building, which is our 4th point. And here's the Maze Bank Tower, and that starts from $4 million. So by far the most expensive one on here. But that is definitely for the rich and famous. So, that's all the buildings you can purchase so far. Lots of office space and everything. I'm not 100% sure yet what you're going to be able to do, but I know in the previews that they were talking about hostile takeovers and everything, so be sure to check out the Mafia Godfathers videos coming up here in the next few days, because we are definitely going to be making videos of all of the new content that is within this update. So now let's back out here. We're going to go to Legendary Erna. First we're going to go to Latest Travel, and you see there are 2 new aviation vehicles, and the first of which is the I believe this is the Buckingham Volatus, and this is a helicopter. Again, if you want to read the description, pause the video real quick. But this is the Buckingham Volatus, and apparently it's a very quiet chopper. I haven't had the chance to buy it or fly it yet, but if I do eventually purchase it, I'll definitely make a video for that as well. But it's a sleek and pretty good looking helicopter, I would say. Doesn't look like it has any weaponry on it, but it still looks pretty nice. Second one is I'm sure this is made by Buckingham too, but I haven't seen a name. This is the Nimbus, which is basically like a private corporation jet, almost. So, not 100% sure what it's all about, but again, you can read the description here about it, and apparently it's pretty fast and can fly fairly high, so that'll be another exciting one to try out whenever I get around to purchasing it. So there are the 2 new aircrafts, and I'll move into Legendary Motorsport. There are 5 new vehicles in this update. The Pegassi Reaper, which I am assuming is a supercar, and that starts at $1,595,000 just purchasing the vehicle. This is before customizations or anything. So, also you can see that some of the websites have gotten a makeover in this update too, such as Legendary Motorsport, totally different design, and all the stats for the vehicles are laid out in the bar format instead of the numbers. So there you have the top speed and acceleration and all the other information there, just like they give you in both Santos Customs and stuff. So there's Pegassi Reaper starting at $1,595,000. The Vapid FMJ is the second one here, which kind of looks like a Jaguar XJ220. Not 100% sure if that's what they were going for, but that's certainly what it looks like. And this is actually the one that I want to purchase the most so far out of this update. It looks really cool. So this is the Vapid FMJ. It starts at $1,750,000. Good looking car. Next is the Grotti Bestia GTS. And I'm going to take a guess and say this is a sports car. And just because of the way it looks, and it kind of follows the pattern of all the other sports cars in the look and style. But the top speed is pretty high on this, so if it is a sports car, that's going to be a really good one to possibly get, although the braking isn't too great. So that's the Grotti Bestia GTS, starting at $610,000. And now I'll move down here, just a couple of other ones that they kind of threw in here like they did in the last update. So the Benefactor XLS, and you can have the armored version available on this vehicle. So just like the Cognoscentes and the other vehicles that they released a couple of updates ago, this one is able to be armor equipped. So this is definitely an SUV, Benefactor XLS, and you see it starts at $253,000 without the armor and $522,000 with the armor. And lastly, we have the Enos Windsor Drop, which starts at $900,000. And looks like just an upgrade from the Enos Windsor that they added a little bit ago, a couple updates ago again. I think that's all for Legendary Motorsport, so now we'll move on to Warstock Catch and Carry. And this is another one that I kind of want to purchase just to see what it's all about. This is the Brigade, and it looks like an armored personnel vehicle, but in the description it kind of hints at being just as powerful and as strong, I guess, as the Insurgent. So you can read the descriptions if you would like, if you pause the video. So here's some screenshots for you, but this is one that I definitely want to get just to see what it's all about and how it runs and everything. So there's the Brigade, and guess who's back? The Cargo Bob. So we have, again, part of the Finance of Felony update here. The Cargo Bob, it has returned, and it's had a price drop too, price reduction. It used to be $2.2 million back when the game first came out, but now it's $1.79 million, so they shaved off almost 500, or well, just over 400,000 there on the Cargo Bob. So you can now purchase that and be able to call it in whenever you want instead of having to search for it endlessly throughout the map. Lastly, they have another version of the Cargo Bob called the Cargo Bob Jet Sam, and this is $1,995,000. So still not as pricey as other updates, such as the Hydra, which is $3 million, and the other choppers that came out in Heist updates. So these are actually somewhat reasonably priced. So there's the Cargo Bob Jet Sam, the Brigade, and the original Cargo Bob, and that's all that's new in the Warstock Catch and Carry. And lastly, the Southern San Andreas Super Autos over here. We have one new vehicle, I'm sorry. We have the Bravado Rumpo Custom. So there it is. Looks just like a Bravado Rumpo with some off-road modifications. That's pretty much all there is to it. And another nice thing, they added all the vehicle stats down here for this website as well. And you see it's had a total makeover, which is nice because the other one was getting a little old. So now we want to go into dock tees here, and there's only one new one here, but some of you who have played GTA 4 will remember this, and it is the Tugboat. So you can now purchase your own Tugboat, and I'm sure it has a deep horn just like it did on GTA 4. I know that's what I like best about it. But $1.25 million for that, and now I'm pretty sure that's all there is. I don't think they added any new housing, unless I might be wrong. Nope, no new housing. I forgot to check that before making the video, so I apologize. Lastly, I'm going to run in here to ammunition. They didn't add any new weaponry, which is kind of surprising. Unless you unlock it later on, they haven't added any new weaponry as far as I know. The only things that I notice is that they've added drum magazines for some weapons. So, like you see here, the SMG, and also for the assault rifle, and I'm sure there are others as well, but that's the only thing I've noticed that's different in ammunition so far. So, drum magazines. And aside from what I've told you so far, we're definitely going to be making videos on what this update really entails. I mean, hostile takeover-wise and business-wise and everything, like the Rockstar's videos have been saying. But, so keep an eye out for those videos. I don't know all the information yet, but we will shortly when we play them, hopefully later on tonight. And the only other thing that I'm sure they've added that I'm not going to get to in this video is new clothing. I'm sure they've added many new clothes, and as far as I know, that's all they've added. The last thing I can think of is that there's a new adversary mode called Trading Places. So I might be able to get to that in time here. Go into Rockstar Created, Adversary Mode, and it's going to be way down here, and there you go, Trading Places. So it's class warfare as life's winners and losers fight for survival. Losers become winners by taking out a winner. Choose how you play, podium finish, or pass the parcel. So, you can definitely check that out and play it. We might make a video for that as well, so keep your eye out for that. And so, again, new adversary mode, new update. It's been a thing with Rockstar for the last few months now. So, that's all I have for you right now on the further finances and, further advances in finance and felony update on GTA 5. Looks like it's going to be a fun update and one that you're going to have to work a lot to get a lot of money to purchase the new toys to play with. But good luck to all of you in your endeavors with this new update and purchasing things, and make sure you leave some comments down below on what you think of this new update, or if there's anything you guys want to see, just let us know. And also, don't forget to check out the description, which has links to all of our different web pages, including Facebook and Twitter, and you can check out the rest of our YouTube videos as well. Don't forget to subscribe to us before you leave, and we thank you very much for your viewership, and we'll talk to you again soon. Again, this has been Further Advances in Finance and Felony, the new update on GTA 5. Thanks for watching, guys, and we look forward to playing this update and making more videos about it.